You know what is always amazing and such a good idea in theory, but in real life you're like, oh gosh, like it's actually not a good idea. It is for sure, without a doubt, signing up for a Christmas Eve early morning workout. I honestly have not been to yoga all week. My best friend Kennedy had texted me. She's like, hey, do you want to go Christmas Eve? I was like, absolutely, that sounds so fun. And as I woke up, I was like, oh gosh, like the past couple days have completely wrecked me and I'm so tired, but I'm like, we're gonna get this, we're gonna go, we're gonna have a blast. We're drinking instant coffee this morning because I cannot, I don't have enough time to pull myself a shot. So it's instant coffee this morning and we're headed out to go to hot yoga with my best friend Kennedy. Okay, but look at that sky. She is beautiful. Good morning and welcome back to Vlogmas day number 24. We have one day until Christmas. I cannot believe it. So as you know, I'm headed to my hot yoga class, and afterwards we're gonna be gathering a couple things for our Christmas Eve celebration. So it's just gonna be Garrett and I hanging out, you know, at the house, and we have completely booked the entire day to watch Christmas movies. I've been so busy this December that we really haven't been able to watch any movies, and to also like go hand in hand with that, I have not had time to do laundry. So I have a massive amount of laundry that needs to be folded and washed, or even like re-put in the dryer because it's just wrinkly, I guess, and taking it in and out of the laundry basket to search for like a certain article of clothing. Like today, our house is like clean, but today is gonna be laundry and just tidying up and having a really cozy Christmas Eve. I am picking up some charcuterie board stuff. So we need cheese, we need apricots and olives and pickles and all of the things. So we're gonna be stopping at a couple of my favorite stores to see if we can grab some items for like a graze board, since we're gonna be home all day. We're not really doing anything today, and I want it to be easy to just like snack a little here, snack a little there. Santa has also requested some double chocolate cookies, and he requested them from my Aunt Sherry's recipe. So I'm gonna be texting my Aunt Sherry. I'm gonna be like, hey, like, what do you make? How can you make these? Can I get the recipe so I can make them, and pick up whatever I need for that as well. I'm super excited. I love Christmas Eve almost as much as I love Christmas Day, but for me, like, Christmas Day was always like traveling and running around. So Christmas Eve, I want to rot on the couch. Like, obviously I'm gonna be doing laundry, but I want to rot on the couch. I don't want to do anything. I just want to hang out and relax and just enjoy my Christmas tree, enjoy my new ornaments, and connect with Garrett and our dogs, you know, and just be present with one another. It's raining.
Walking in the rain,
and we're sweating.
My hands are pruned from the sweat, not the rain.
Oh my gosh, my hair is like slicked back, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is sweat or rain. It was literally a hot yoga class. It's called Power 2. My girl Lindsay was teaching it, and I've never taken a Power 2 class before. I was like, oh my gosh, and now I'm out of breath from running. I went over to Kennedy's vehicle because she was having a sale on her hay bales and hangers, and look at this cute jacket I picked up. It's got little footballs on it. It's so cute. I cannot wait to wear it, especially because, like, you know, the Chiefs play. I like the Chiefs. I'm more of a social girly. I like being there for the event, but I just had to have it. It was on her website. And then she gifted me these wonderful little mittens. Look how cute those mittens. I'm so excited to wear them. I think I'll probably wear them tomorrow. They're just so cute. And I love that they're blue. Like, you can wear these in January, like little gals gathering. They have hearts on them. I personally, I love Hay Bales and Hagers. One, because it's my best friend's shop, but two, she always has the cutest things. And I'm like, gotta have that, gotta purchase. I don't know whether or not to try and fix this hair, you know, try and, you know, make it look a little better, or we're just gonna hang out with it. I need to pick up cheese, and I also was gonna make an Ulta return, but I don't know with how everybody is like running around. It's Christmas Eve. It's also raining, so let's actually see if we can go to the grocery store that is just down the road in this little like strip mall area. I've never gone there, so I don't know what they have. But it'd be really cool if I could get everything I needed from there and then just run into Ulta and then head home. It has like the cutest signs, so hopefully we can find some good things in here. Okay, these cheeses look so good. I'm thinking maybe some cheddar, and let's see what else they have. Literally, I always feel like such a kid in a candy store when it comes to like blocks of cheeses. I always think, oh, this is like one of my favorite ones, so I'm gonna throw that in too. But I always think, oh my gosh, like what would look so cute to be like just cut up on a tray. I've never tried these before, but they might be good. We're gonna put them in the cart. We are definitely gonna get some Christmas treats. I love all the dried fruits as well, so we're gonna have to get some apricots. And then we are out of carrots and cucumbers, so we're gonna be picking up some cucumbers and some carrots. Oh, and maybe some of those red peppers. We are also out of honey. I love to get local honey, and Cooper's Raw is located in Peculiar, Missouri, but they are in like grocery store, so I always pick this up because it helps with your allergies, and it's also always support local. Okay, so they have a lot of Kansas City coffee here. Like Messenger Coffee is one of my favorite places to go in Kansas City, but they also have like a grinder here, and I really want to figure out how to use it. Like, I don't know, do I literally like open up the bag, dump it in, and then put the bag underneath? Someone already spilled, and that is not what I want to do. I don't want to make a mess as well, but I'm pretty sure these coffee beans, like, you should be allowed to do it, and I can like turn it to espresso maybe. Oh, let's see if we can get this to work. I'm like asking and looking for like someone to help me. I'm like, I really want to try this. Like, I think it would be so fun for the espresso machine. I've also gone to the roastery, and so I'm like, what should we get, Messenger or roastery? And also, like, do I take the plunge and just do it, like just dump it in? And I just have a problem with opening products in store, you know, like I'm opening this product before I bought it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I see pull tabs, so they open this and then reuse the bag. I am gonna try and do that. All right, let's see how this goes. We're gonna open up the bag. Okay, the beans are in there. We're just gonna shut it. And we already have it on espresso, and we're gonna flip the switch. I don't know why I was so nervous to use that, but it was easy. It was so simple. I stuck it in. I'm like, I will definitely be back for this. Like, I will be coming here again. We also don't have any syrups yet, and I was looking for the brown sugar syrup, but they just have like classic ones, so we might have to order it. Okay, he likes the nitro, so we're gonna do the Irish cream because I know that he's tried the nitro Irish cream cold brew or something like that. Maybe it was last year, so I'm not really like up with the times, but we're gonna try that one as well. The cart is getting full. I think we're about done. Okay, that store was so fun. I enjoyed it immensely. There was hardly anybody there when I got there, so I really could just like leisurely walk around. It's now 10:15, so like more people are coming. The parking lot is full, but I'm so glad that I went to my yoga class first thing this morning. It was right next to it, so I was like, perfect, perfect, perfect. Picked up everything. This honestly I think is by far my biggest win. Getting macaroons and then these like little chocolate things. Garrett requested that I made double chocolate chips. I got the recipe from my aunt. The more I thought about it, the more I was like, you know what? I don't want to spend any part of my day baking. Like, I really don't. We're gonna have snack foods all day. I don't want to cook. I don't want to do anything. I want to have a clean house. So Santa Claus is getting tiramisu and then a triple chocolate something or another, and macaroons if they want them. But I know that Santa, my husband, does not like macaroons, so all the macaroons are for me, and I'm so excited to get home and eat these. I do think that I'm skipping Ulta. I just don't want to deal with it. I'm ready to be home. My leggings are soaking wet from the sweat at my yoga class. Like, I feel like I need to take a shower. I don't feel clean. I feel very dirty. And then with all this rain, I'm like, oh, like I'm ready to be home. I'm going to try and drive without getting this all like bamboozled. I kind of want to try one now though. Okay, so I can't remember what I got. This one I think is lemon poppy seed, chocolate for Garrett, and then I think this one is apricot, and this is the one that I was most looking forward to. It's orange and it has like a little bit of like decorative paint on it, so we're gonna try the apricot and see how it stacks up. I love macaroons, and only, is that how you say these? I don't know. I only get them during the holidays, like when I'm shopping, but I didn't go to the mall this year, so I didn't like, wasn't able to shop by. This like little store is so cute, and I'm like, I will try to do all my grocery shopping here like after class. Like that would be great if I could just like pick up my things, pick up the things I needed, and maybe, I don't know if they have these all year round, but it'd be sure cool if they did. I would love to try and make these one year, like just try and do it. Those were made perfectly. Like it literally, I've had them when they're too hard. This is like actually fresh. Like the ones at the mall I feel like get stale. The ones in the packages are definitely not fresh. It's just like crumbled. It was like soft. Like it had a nice shell, but when I got into it, it was like melts in your mouth. This is amazing. Apricot, so good. Okay, I lied. I actually did go to Ulta and I exchanged my 2 products, so now these will actually match my skin tone. We're home. We're gonna hop in the shower. My hair definitely needs a wash from all the sweat and the rain and all the things. And then we're gonna put together my charcuterie board. Make our charcuterie board. The worst part about a charcuterie board is, one, you have to cut everything up. Then you have to align it and make sure that everything is spaced properly and you don't have a whole bunch of grapes and none of the strawberries or none of the apricots. We are going to start with the cheeses. So I always feel like I don't pay enough attention to what cheese is which when we put it on the board. So this time I'm going to try and remember so that whichever cheese we like the best, we know to repurchase in the future. The first one that we're gonna cut is the classic Asiago. I personally don't really know how to cut each cheese in its specific shape. So this one is in like a triangle. So we're gonna try and keep that shape, or maybe this is the one where you're supposed to crumble it. It might be the one you're supposed to crumble it. Ultimately, it's gonna be eaten anyway, so it doesn't really matter how you crumble it. We do wanna make sure that our board is somewhat aesthetically pleasing. Okay, I think this is the one where you crumble it. So we're gonna put all the crumbles on this side. I have placed some bowls on the charcuterie board already. We have pickles and my grapes always run away. So we're gonna put grapes in the big one, pickles in one, and we have some olives, so I'll put the olives in the other one. Really and truly, it's just gonna be Garrett, but we are planning on snacking on this all day. We might have to pull out our table. We used to have a table that sat in the middle of the living room, but lately we have not put it out, probably for the last 2 years. You know what I wish on the packages? I wish they said how to cut them or what to pair them with. I think that would be a great marketing tactic. But the classic Asiago is on the board. I will try these. And it's pretty good. So next cheese we're gonna do is this Kerrygold Reserve Cheddar. So I picked up 2 of these cheeses, and then Garrett ended up picking the same type of cheese up as well. So we have 3 different types. It's the cheddar Gruyere cheese. Not really sure how to pronounce it. This one is from the Alps and it's supposed to be creamy and nutty. I can feel that this one is softer. This one is a bit more hard, and I will say this says that it pairs well with wheat beer or Chardonnay, which we are drinking a red cab tonight, so that's fine. And then this one does not have any, oh, it has pairings too. Apricots, figs, and honey, which we have apricots and honey. I'm just now realizing all the cheese that we have is white. There's no color differentiation really. They're all light colored cheeses. There's no like mild cheddar or anything like that. So maybe we made a mistake, maybe not. But our board is gonna look a little plain with the cheese section. Okay, so all I need to do now is add some honey to our brie. I personally don't like putting crackers on the charcuterie board. I find that the cheese kind of gets a little gritty with the crumbs, and I don't like it when the chips get soggy. So personally, I just leave them out to the side so people can come and grab them. We have the vegetables and some pears on this tray, and then all the fruit and cheeses. To set the movie ambiance, we're gonna light a couple candles. And now we're gonna spend the entire afternoon watching some movies. I think the first one we are gonna watch is A Boy Called Christmas. This came out a couple years ago and we honestly have not watched it yet. So that is first on the roster. But then I think that we'll probably watch The Grinch and Home Alone. They're such classics before we round out our evening. Thank you so much for watching Vlogmas Day number 24, Christmas Eve. I will see you tomorrow for Christmas Day. If you haven't already, catch up on all of the other Vlogmases, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!